Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing great. I'm Habub. Welcome to our session of Meet the Global Leader. This webinar is organized by School of Entrepreneurship Development. So here we try to feature and share the story, life journey of an individual person. We try to cover their student life and how did they start their career, and the person there right now. So all their professional lessons, some advice for our audience who are mainly studying at university, and for them it's like an awareness session. It helps them, get an idea about what life is, and how to deal with different situations, how to start career, and how to navigate through their life. So it will help them to decide before graduation what career they can choose, and what are the skills and knowledge they should have to explore their career. So today we have welcome Miss Angela. Welcome to our session, Angela. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very fine. Thank you for the invitation.
Welcome. Can you share a little bit about yourself?
About myself, sure. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you for the invitation. It's my first interview in English, but if you never do it the first time, you will never start. So I speak in front of you. My name is Angela Kiemayer, and I am a singer, a voice coach at my company, Stimmbaum. I'm a keynote speaker and a trainer for strong voice and sovereign performance. And today my performance is with one arm because I broke my arm, so I will not take it up. It's a no-go for a performer only to speak with one hand, but now today I will not speak with the hand because it ages really much. I was born in Austria. I think maybe you will hear it in Lower Austria. I studied voice, church organ, and the piano at
A lot,
university.
lot of us know Vienna because of the opera house, like the opera music.
Yeah, genau. Yeah. At the university in Vienna. So I sang in opera and so on in Vienna and in Austria and so on. And I was a voice teacher for about 17 years. I always performed on stages. Operette, don't know if you know the Fledermaus from Austria, or operette and opera like Mozart and and so on. And since 2012, I'm composing, I'm writing my own music. There are about 60 songs and two musicals, one musical for 10 girls and one musical for me on my own, a one woman show. Yeah, I'm very creative, but I also work with Stimmbaum since 2008. And there I teach people to become a strong voice, a strong performance, and a strong effect in video, but also on the stage. I like it, I love it to be on the stage, and I love teaching how to be sovereign on the stage. Yeah.
Wonderful. And before going back into your student life, how have a strong voice, or how can people show their confidence through their voice, and how important it is, in terms of doing business, in terms of negotiation, how voice can help people communicate in a confident way, or utilize it to do business or doing something great.
A voice is for me the base of the business, the base of a video. If you think about voices, which voices are good? Which voices are the voices where you listen? Do you listen at the voices if they are very high or if they shout up? No, we have to have a good voice to give the how do you say it in English, to have really magic. And so voice is for me the acoustic card you give to your customer. If the voice is good, if the performance is good, the wording is not so wichtig. Haha. How do you call it in English? You know it. The wording is not important. So,
Definitely. So tell us about, like, why did you study on voice? Because people say, it, like it depends. It differs from person to person. But what to study on voice, and how did you learn? Because it's very like a unique subject to study, and share your experiences on studying, and how your life or the person you're right now uh, did that impact on your like the person you're right now for
yeah.
studying voice.
Voice. Why did I study voice? Voice came to me very early. I sang in 5 choirs in my school time, during my school time, and I was always a voice was my life. And so I decided to study music, even though my family is not music. There are no musicians in my family. So my big head always said, you have to study music. And there I studied the voice because I liked to sing, and I was good at singing because we have an exam in the first time, and you have to pass through to can study your voice. And so it's very important to do this exam. And so I went on, and yeah, my the second question was how how if the skills the second question from you was
Okay, so the impact on your
yeah.
career for studying voice, if you can relate the impact of studying on voice in your
Yeah.
career or in your life till now.
What shall I say? The impact. I learned so much about voice. I learned so much about my body. It is my base. I I like to I like when you have a big knowledge about you are talking. And so all I studied in my past, yeah, there were little things I forgot because they are not important. But the important things are there, are there in the head. And it's so good to study. It's really the base of your life. If you go through your study, and if you take the knowledge you can take, even if it's bad for you, even if it's good for you, it's knowledge you can then build up.
Wonderful. And after graduation, what did you do in first? Because like you love singing, so like when did you start earning money after
Yeah.
graduation?
I started earning money with voice teaching. Yeah, I taught people how to sing. And then really early, I taught also people how to use the voice, the strength of the voice, how to get, also, ach Gott, this English.
How to maybe
The
like
health, how
how
you,
to how to
how to,
like
the health of the
use it
voice.
properly or
Yeah, but also in
nurture.
speaking, yeah,
Yeah.
but also in speaking, how to get a healthy voice, how you can speak very loud in front of very much people. If you have
Mhm.
300 people in one room, you have to have a bigger voice. And this I'm teaching since 2008, how you use your body, because your voice depends on your body, on your instrument. This is your instrument. And the better you use your body, the better is your voice out there, and also your energy. And this is what I'm teaching and how I earn my money.
Great. And when did you mentioned that since 2008 you started your steam bomb,
Yeah,
and it's 2024.
yeah.
So you have been an entrepreneur for more than 16 years. So all through your journey, what made you decide to become an entrepreneur, and to start your own company, own venture, and since the beginning of your start, if you share some, like challenges, some success stories, and the current state or status of your organization, if you share the journey of from the beginning and the current situation of your or status of your organization, how you have created impact through
Yeah.
your organization.
My journey, yeah, my journey started at with being a teacher, and so I uh, was no was not always the front woman of Stimmbaum. The really decision I've made only to do Stimmbaum was for also since 3 years, and therefore I was a teacher. And this journey, I can tell you, the journey is always in waves. You have to put very much in your company. You have to be very open to new impacts, to new ideas. You have to try very much. I had products, they didn't sell. Yeah. And so I had to reconstruct the products. I had to hear my customers. What is their wish? What will they have from me? And I tried new product. And this product was good. And so it's really a journey as entrepreneur, uh, which always depend on, also it's always high low, high low. And there is that's the big theme: social media. You have to be present at social media, at LinkedIn, at Instagram. And so if you look, you find Stimmbomb everywhere. We are over in all social media, in TikTok and so on. But it's very hard in social media. It's my opinion. I found the flower to bloom in networking. The biggest impact, the biggest in my company was networking. I'm always very much on events. I'm out there, and when I'm there with my performance, with my voice, they look and say to me, Angela, we have to talk. I need you. And when there's this point, when you go in a room and you can say, they come to you and say, I need you, then you have, how do you say it?
Success.
You have win. Yeah, you have won the situation. So the customer comes to me, and that's the customer journey you have to build up in social media through networking. There are funnels and so on. I had 3 years ago, I had business coaching, a very big business coaching. We set up online courses, we set up funnel and so on, email marketing. Yeah, today you need this. It's the base. You, as entrepreneur out there, you have to be very very Wendy. So,
Engage.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but there are many parallels to be a singer. A singer, if you um, if you want to be a big singer, you don't only sing. No, that's very, very, very much marketing you have to make. And also, if you study or if you want to get an entrepreneur like me or like the others, it's not only your knowledge. It's there are so much themes around, from how do you call Steuer, also the money from the state and so on. There are, you have so much themes you have every day on your desk. It's never, it's herausfordernd, it's exciting. The possibilities are very, very big, but it's every day different and exciting, this journey.
Great. So, without thinking negative sides of being an entrepreneur, continuous exploration, or engage with people, engage customer to find new ways to engage them, and to do some business or support them, and communicate what your organization or company can bring in their life. So it's very, very important. I mean, you used the tools, networking, social medias, to let them know what you are expert at. Then actually they came to you. So this is except being frustrated, oh, I don't have a customer. They should actually go out and look for them, and keep communicating what he or she is capable of, solving of their problem. And keep communicating through different medias or tool, using different tools, that you're good at this and I can help you in that way. So this is a very wonderful example. And can you share some of the challenges you faced? Because it's not like all the time. It's when you're successful, when you're a big, you have come through a long way, and there must be some challenges, and hard times, because it's not success is not that easy. So can you share some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome those challenges being an entrepreneur?
The challenges, yeah. The challenges are
I hope the question is not challenging.
no. The challenges are for hold on, get through. There are often phases where you think, oh my gosh, nobody wants me. Nobody likes me, nobody sees me. And these faces are, if you have to earn money, these faces are not so good for your mind, not so good for your outstanding. And there it's very, very, very important to have people around you who help, to whom you can talk, or to who inspire you. I'm in the German Speakers Association, and there are many, many people who are way after me, wider, and they inspire me. And so I have a goal, I have a vision, and I have persons who are in my life who talk to me and say, Angela, go on, hold on, go through. If it's hard, go on, it will be better. And so this is these are the learnings, or the things I want to give to you. The journey is not so. The journey is always in waves, and there it's good to have friends around you and to have entrepreneurs who are wider, who are a step in front of you. You have to have a network who will motivate you, and such a network is for me the German Speaker Association, because there are different people, different themes, different keynote speaker, maybe creator, and so on. All the persons you are knowing from the speaking slots out there are in the German Speaker Association. And so I can face to them, I can talk to them. They give me motivation, and I think that's a really, really good thing to have in life when you have the studies behind you, have your knowledge, have your you have to have good people in your life, and you have to have a good mindset, because this theme, it's so hard, it will be there. You have to have good people around you. I have very much mindset coaches in my friendship who helps me out, who help me to go on.
Absolutely. And like it is very important the circle you choose to be with. Like person you hang out with, you'll be one of them. If they're good, you'll be good. If they're average, you'll be average. Like if they're best, you'll be the best. If they're billionaire, you'll be the next billionaire. So there is a saying, and it's very true. If we look around and see people and see their circle, most of them are like that, like this, and this is very true. So like um, in most cases, sometimes people think about time management. Like, oh, there are so many things I have to watch Netflix, I have to like spend time after Facebook, who is doing what, or who is becoming successful, and keep comparing. And most of it, if you use any social media, it is a waste if you use it extensively. Like you don't have a limit, you just surf and go and waste your time. So then this is a problem. So in that case, how do you suggest young generation or students to develop the importance of having time management and leadership skill?
Time management. I have to say I'm very good at time management, because I studied piano, church organ, and voice. So my timetable was in my youth 6 hours or 8 hours school, then practice, 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 learn, sleep. So I'm very used to working very, very hard. So my timetable is, has a structure, and the timetable is very important also with social media. I have a timetable for a week. I have a marketing plan in the back. This is a result of the last years. It's not the first step to make a timetable for social media. You have to step by step you can build this timetable or this marketing plan. Don't have stress with this, but and also think of your free time, think of your lifetime. Yeah, working hard is the base of being an entrepreneur, but you also have to become in good energy, and this energy you get through your life, you get through your free time. So you have to have a good timetable, and you have also to say no. I'm no girl who is in social media for 4 hours. I read a study. The generation Z is the generation who is 4 hours a day on social media. So no, I'm about I'm not generation Z. I'm too old for this, but there's no time. Yeah, you have 80% marketing and so on, and you have 20% with your customer. Also the time you have with your customer is very low to the time you have marketing and social media and networking and money and new programs and so on. You have to have a strong timetable, and you have to say no.
Absolutely, this is very important and powerful. That how when to say yes and when to say no. In most some cases, when they are not, like willing to do something, but because of his or her circle is saying, "Oh, let's help me or do that," like saying no is art, because it's about if I am not willing right now to do into any type of assistance right now, I have to say no. Or if you want to go
Yeah,
there, I have to say no if I am not, prepared. So this is very important because this is a skill. If people who does not have this skill, they don't love themselves. People who don't love themselves, they cannot, if they cannot take care of themselves, they cannot take
yeah,
care of others. So this is a very powerful skill, because when to take rest is a skill too, because people, they keep burning times, wasting times, burning their energies. So this is very important, you have mentioned, um, to know how to rest, know how to, say no.
yeah,
So as one of our objective is to, develop entrepreneurial mindset amongst youths in Bangladesh, especially who are studying at university. So, and we're almost at the end of our session, near to our session. But what we want to know from you is, can you share the impact or the benefits or the life of an entrepreneur. If anyone wants to be an entrepreneur, can we inspire with few words? Um, uh, what is the life of an entrepreneur? How is the life of an entrepreneur, and what do they get? When they are an entrepreneur, and what are the some skills they should develop, before graduation, being a student, so that if they want to be an entrepreneur, those skills will help them to become a successful entrepreneur.
So, different questions.
Yeah, super.
What makes it so fantastic to be entrepreneur? You are really, really flexible. You can choose every day. It's really you're free. You can choose when to stay up. You can choose when to meet a business partner. You can choose when to have a one-to-one meeting. You are really, really flexible. It's for me, it's wonderful. I worked in a company with 12 to 17 where I was a secretary. And the biggest learning from this time, 8 to 16, yeah, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., always in the office, and so was never. This is no life for me. I want to be flexible. I want to make my life. This is really, really great thing about being selbstständig in German, being an entrepreneur. But you also have to have, now we are at skills, you have to have a self-motivation. You have to, you have to look to be better in your self-motivation. And you always have to be always on time. I'm always reading the newest stories in my expertise. I always have on the time to be on the time. What is modern? What is new? Also in social media, and so you have to be a person who is flexible, who is really, how do you say, strong, and you have to hold on. Also, you have to, yeah, be strong to get through all this because it will be hard.
Resilient. Yeah, that's true. And the thing that you have mentioned is true. It's very true. What I see it in a way, seeing entrepreneurs around my circle is, if you believe it by yourself that you are authentic to what you're doing, to what you're saying, and like on time commitment delivery, the thing that you're saying and you're delivering it on time and authentic is very important. So if you're true to yourself, you will be true to your clients or customers, and they will give you some return out of that. So that's very important. And um, entrepreneurs are very precious for a country. It's one of entrepreneurship is one of the most important factor of production in economics, like land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. And developing countries, sometimes they skip, or they try to they're reluctant to spend time, money on developing entrepreneurs or developing this sector. But people are working on it, and the opportunities are higher, so we always try to motivate students, youths to be. It doesn't matter; they have to be an entrepreneur in their own country. They can explore international market as well. So the world is their territory. So Miss Anja, thank you so much. Like for this wonderful talk and positive talk and your wonderful journey that you have shared with us. In short, as our time is limited, but we try to know very basic and simple things from you because like it will take hours to know your journey. It's a long journey, so we try to know
Yeah,
and we try to get to know very basic things from our speaker. So thank you so much, and
you're welcome.
you are invited to visit Bangladesh, and also like we wish you very best of luck in the future endeavors.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation and all good to the people out there. Entrepreneurship is so fantastic.
Definitely, definitely. So thank you, and wish you very best of luck, and have a good evening.
Bye.